learned about Tickle.Life from a colleague and friend who had been a really instrumental part of the Tickle.Life support team. When Tickle.Life was just starting up, he was sharing a lot of their early work, and it really lit me up to see it. I saw this amazing person, Shikun Sethi, doing brave, powerful work to bring sex education to a new population. I really share this passion with her, and I know firsthand how hard it is to get that kind of thing going, especially in a culture that seems like it's against you at every turn. I wanted to help and support that work in any way that I could, so I asked our mutual friend to make an introduction, and the rest is history. If Back to Basics is about laying a foundation of knowledge, Beyond the Basics is about learning what to do with that information. It starts with education. Stigma comes from long-term social messaging that punishes certain behaviors and identities but celebrates others. We have to break down myths that tell us sex is shameful, bad, harmful, or embarrassing, and then replace that messaging with the truth. The truth is, everyone has a sexuality. All of us. Whether we're actively engaging in sexual activity or not, from the time we are born until the time we die, our sexuality is an inseparable part of our whole selves. We deserve accurate information that helps us live our best lives, and that includes information about pleasure. That approach is how we shift cultural norms and invite sexual liberation. We're not just challenging opinions and assumptions. We are challenging long-held beliefs that are deeply ingrained in the social fabric of the cultures we're bringing this education to. We're challenging messaging that comes from people's faith and value systems, messaging about what makes you a good person and where your worth comes from. Of course, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be impossibly hard. Even though we're committed to providing empirically backed, medically accurate information, we're using logic to combat what are, for many folks, very emotional topics. That means we have to be gentle, kind, and compassionate. We have to break down these myths without making other people wrong or disrespecting beliefs they hold dear to their hearts. That's been the guiding principle behind my approach to Back to Basics and now Beyond the Basics, bringing this education to people in a way that's kind, approachable, and empowering. We want to make people feel good about themselves and their relationships and feel empowered to act on this new knowledge and understanding. We use science and logic to gather our data, but we use love and compassion to deliver our message. The first step is about learning what you want. A lot of times we know what we don't want, and that can be really useful information. But it's also important for us to learn what we do want. We have to know what we want so we know how to ask for it. What we see in the media, like TVs, movies, songs, that message tells us that love and sex just happen. We see people falling into bed with each other. We see people falling in love with each other, falling into this eternal bliss that solves all their problems. Their partners are mind readers who know their every desire, and everything just magically works. I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm here to tell you that's just not real life. Real life requires communication and negotiation and emotional intelligence. Real life asks us to understand our own wants and needs, and real life asks us to seek out that information in our partners and lovers. Real people can't read each other's minds. So these are the skills we're teaching in Beyond the Basics. Remember, if Back to Basics is about laying a foundation of knowledge, Beyond the Basics is about learning what to do with that information. I believe in the work we're doing. It's changed my life for the better, and I've watched it change the lives of so many other people. Wherever you are, whatever stage you're in your relationship, or even if you're single, there's definitely something here for you. So I hope to see you there. The people who have the most to gain from this workshop are folks who want a deeper understanding of what makes their inner fire burn. People who want to understand sexual desire and learn ways to put that understanding to work within themselves and with their partners. I'm really excited about this workshop. We've got mixed media, several presenters, a really dynamic plan in place. This is definitely going to be different than some of the things that I've seen offered before and that I've taken part in before. I think it will be entertaining, endearing, and empowering. And I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you soon and seeing all of you at the workshop. I'm gonna be talking more about this during the workshop, but as a teaser, I'll just say this. Lube is, in my opinion, a sexual health and pleasure essential for everyone. Lube acts as a barrier between your body and yeast and mold and bacteria, helping keep things cleaner. Lube reduces uncomfortable friction and thus reduces micro tears in your skin. Some lube is excellent for massage. There are lubes for all kinds of sexual activity, and some lubes even help reduce daily dryness. And honestly, lube just feels great. There is a lube out there for every person and every activity, and trying them out to find your favorite ones is just about the most fun you can do.